Hey, my name's Izzy, this is Rolling Virtual Cards, and I was just making a video going over an article talking about Luffy's strongest main antagonists or villains, and that got me thinking, why not just rank them myself? I really had this strange feeling where they only hit a handful of villains. I think there were like 8. I didn't like that. So I figured, why not just rank 160 of them instead? Let's just jump into it. Most of these seem to be ranked or organized by introduction. So we'll just start. And for the most part, you're gonna see ranked in order, right? He's gonna be down here. I'm not gonna remember all the names. I'm terrible with them. But Elvira, yeah, Elvira, she's gonna go higher, right? Because she was reintroduced. She has the slip step fruit. I'm gonna put her probably in like at least C. Axe Hand's probably stronger than him. You're stronger than Axe Hand. You're stronger than Leo. Buggy. So Buggy, where he is now, I'm gonna put him in B. I think he's probably stronger than he lets off. He has some hacks. I want to put him in B. I just do. I don't think you're as strong as them. You two are probably down here. Django is technically a Marine now and is probably D tier. You're probably weaker than them now. I don't know. I don't know how strong they are now. Both of these guys are now technically still around. I'll put them up one. They're technically around still after the time skip, and I would assume if they're working under Buggy and in Cross Guild, they might be a little stronger. Technically, I think all 3 of these guys are still alive, and they're on, one of the islands. I think we saw them. Just like a little flash of them, but are they strong? Yeah, I think Bean would probably lose to Oro. Earl would lose to Curl, but beat Geen. But I would give it to Dawn over Curl. I think that's fair. Mihawk, I'm gonna put Mihawk in S. He might go up to triple S, but I'm gonna set him there. Let's put you. You're Fishman, so I want to put you here. I instinctively, oh, maybe you're E. I think you're stronger. Hachi's probably stronger, but I still think you guys are E tiers. I'm only putting these guys up here because we've seen them post time skip. I think we saw him post time skip at least. Marine her. You're not strong. I honestly don't know if you would beat even maybe. Yeah, Arlong. Okay. I'm gonna put Arlong in C. I think Arlong can beat most of those guys. We see you post time skip. I'm putting you up here. I'm putting Smoker post time skip up here. Do we get post time skip versions of characters, or no, we don't? Okay. That is duly noted. Cool. Oh yeah, Wapple's people. I honestly think they're probably weaker than some of these guys. I think they beat, but I think they might beat you. Wapple has a weird fruit. He can probably eat most of the stuff you're shooting at him, but I think he loses to them. Oh, Baroque's work, people. This is where some stuff. Yeah, see, this is where stuff starts to get weird, right? You start to get to some really weird situations here. You have the Ton fruit. Let's put you probably still losing to Fishman and Wapple and Don Krieg. I think you beat Pearl? No, I think you lose to Pearl but beat Bean. You have that like dynamite fruit where you're flicking your booger. And I want to say you lost easily to like Zoro, but that's not. I mean, like Zoro beats most people, right? I'm gonna. I think. I think you get outspeed by him. You get out tanked by Pearl. Now I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna put you there. I know this is like dangerously like power scaling, and I'm not a power scaler. This is just kind of a fun thing. Let's put you. No, I don't even think you beat. I think this is Miss Wednesday. Is this Miss Wednesday? What is this Miss Wednesday? I'm gonna put you. I think she's pretty weak. She ends up, yeah. I'll put you here. You're pretty strong. I think you go here. You have some good feats. I think you lose against the Fishman. Mr. 3, I'm gonna put you up here. You're on his team now, on Buggy's team. You have a lot of feats. I think you beat these guys, actually. I'll put you up here. Oh, Bon Clay. Okay, Bon Clay, I'm gonna put you at top of D. I don't think you make it up to C, but I'm gonna put you there. You're the one with the sharp hair? Or body? You had that weird ability. Still don't think you're that strong. I think you lose to Pearl. Maybe you lose to him even. Oh, number 1. Okay, Mr. 1, I'm gonna put you up here. I actually think you might beat Arlong. I think you could beat... Oh, that's a tough... That's a good battle. Arlong versus Mr. 1. Mr. 1, we see Mr. 1 after the time skip. He's training, he had 2 years to train with Crocodile. And if that's the case, I want to say that he's probably above Buggy at this point. And Crocodile, I'm going to put Crocodile in A. I'm saying Crocodile trained over that 2-year time stint and is probably A tier at this point. Bellamine, yeah, I'm putting him in B, or maybe top of C. Let's put him in top of C. Spring Fruit, he's doing pretty decent. Oh, these weirdos. Oh, come on. That's a fun one. Okay, let's see. Where do we put these guys? Oh, now I gotta remember what their abilities were. You had the explosive stuff. And most of these guys have observation hockey, which I think easily gets you into here. Yeah. Yeah, I think you beat Arlong? Did I drop Arlong down to D? Like top of D? I could. Arlong's top of D. Yeah, if we say these guys all have observation hockey, right? I think observation hockey puts them at top of C. No, I don't think Bellamine's beating Smoke. Yeah, I'm putting Bellamine up to top of D. Let's move you here. And let's move you down here. Illusion to Bellamine. And I think you're... Well, no, I think you might have... she might have hockey. Does she? I think she has observation hockey at this point. He's Vice Admiral. So you're a captain. Probably, if you're training with Smoker. She beat Bellamine. Yeah, let's say she beats Bellamine, and let's see. Let me organize this. Give me a second. Okay, here's what I settled with. I added a new tier just for the characters that really just don't deserve to be much higher, and then I've got a little bit better here. Enel, I'm putting an A tier. I am such an Enel goat. I think Enel deserves to be up here. Let's put Foxy. Foxy's probably top of F. I really don't think he's strong. He has no hockey, and then on top of that, he lacks a lot of... He's got an interesting fruit, but he's got no abilities to use it. Even win against maybe because of his fruit. Okay, we do see him in a movie, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna put you probably up here. I think you're down here. And then we'll put you probably below this. You have that soap fruit, which is kind of interesting. And all these people do know most of the stuff. You have the leopard fruit, or yeah, I think did he have the leopard? I think he had the leopard. They're so weird. These guys are up here. Rob Lucci, I think, beats Mr. One. They both beat. Really? That's a tough question. I'm going to say they do. It's because they both have awakened fruits. This is a weird situation. Observation hockey is strong with these guys, but they all have the PETA, which is really good, right? And I think that might make it strong. I think this is well. I think it goes like that. I think that works. Van Damme is weak. I think he loses even to like a mountain person. This guy is not strong at all. I don't think he really wins. I think he beats Spandam. Yeah, that's about it. Kind of vampire-ish. Maybe he beats. And then we've got this guy. He's invisible and also part lion. So I'll put you. Does he lose against you? Maybe. I'm gonna say he goes. That's a. Then we'll put Piora. Pyrapora. Got the ghosts here, people. Put you here. Oh, you're actually kind of strong. Zoro beat you again. That's, I think I'm gonna put you bottom of D. Do you lose? Does the zombie lose against? You had Zoro's shadow too, didn't you? No, you had Brooke's shadow, I think. Yeah, you're strong. I think. Yeah, see, this is tough because like he lost against Zoro, which again isn't saying much. Would he lose against anyone? No, I think here. I'll put him here. I don't think he can beat Smoker, but I think he can give the rest. Moria. Okay, Moria, as much as we want to grief Moria, I'm putting him in B tier. I think I don't think Moria beats Lucci, either of them, because I think Moria goes here. I can give you that. Oh, yeah. You're up in A tier. Anel versus Kuma. Oh, Kuma my goat. Kuma my goat. Top tier Kuma. Like, we're talking Kuma when he's, like, on Thriller Bark, right? I'm giving it to Kuma. I think Kuma might be strong. Crocodile Arrow. I'm gonna put Kuma here. I think Kuma loses to you, but I'm putting Kuma up there. I think Kuma's that strong. Oh, you're not strong. You're not strong in the slightest. I'm gonna put you bottom of E. I don't think you even beat them. Oh, okay, now we're getting to some supernovas, or at least 2 supernovas. You're bottom. I think you lose to him. We've got 2 supernovas right now. Okay. That's tough. Hawkins and Scratchman Apu. Oh. Hawkins. They have hockey. I'm putting you above Smoker, but in C tier. You have Haxes, and that's it. And Scratchman, I'll put you above Smoker too, but I think you lose to Hawkins. Both joined Kaido's team. Oh, you're such a weird one to rank. You lose so easily, but you were so strong at that point. Go. Where do you just put you? You beat Smoke. You do have armament hockey. I don't think those two. But top of C. Top of C, top of C. I don't think you're strong. At all. I think you're like... there. You're not strong either. You have... I don't even think you have Hawker... any hockey. We don't see him do anything either. Did you hear? Magellan is strong, and I'm not gonna take people complaining about this. We don't see hockey. Now hockey is not shown, but I would assume, I'm gonna assume he has hockey. Now I know assuming stuff is wrong, but if he's the Warden of Impel Down, or was, he's no longer the Warden of Impel Down. He's the Warden of Impel Down now, stupidly. But if Magellan was the Warden of Impel Down, I would assume he has hockey. Because it seems like that's around the same power level as like Vice Admiral, which requires at least armament hockey. So I want to put him in B tier. I think he... what are they going to do to him? Like, he's got poison. I think he loses to them, but beats these. Yeah. I think they're just more trained. You're not that strong. None of you guys are that strong, but you're not super weak either. Oh, it's hard to remember these guys. Here. Really? That's... has even chance. B? Kind of hard to rank some of these. Oh, you're a giant. You're the two giants. Oh, yeah. I mean, instantaneously, they're giants, which makes them terrifying. They belong here. Son Goku, though. Son Goku. I'm putting Son Goku up here. I think he's... I don't know. I mean, he's got to have all three forms of hockey. Right? Put him in S. I think he's strong in it. And I'm going to zoom out. You are definitely S. I don't think you're as strong as Son Goku. And let's move you up here. You're stronger. Yeah, you know, I'm going to put you the first one in Triple S. I want to say he's that strong. You lost to him, though, so I'm going to keep you out of Triple S. Oh, now we're getting the Blackbeard Pirates. Ah, how strong these guys are. Yeah, you're a literal giant. Like, you're the colossal giant, right? I'm going to say you're up here. You have the strong fruit. You have the ability to change your... I don't know how strong you are. I don't know if you've been enough. See here. I think your fruit is the drunk fruit that makes other people drunk, and that's actually pretty strong. I'll say you beat Moria, but I don't know if you beat Magellan. That's the Doc. Yeah, you do a lot. I think here. We don't know what your devil fruit is or really what it does. We don't know a lot about you. I'd say probably around here. Well, no, you did a lot. You're a hypnotist. I'll put you here. And then you're a sniper. And as long as you can hockey coat your stuff, which I don't know if any of the... No, he's the one with the strong fruit. I don't actually know what he has. I just think he looks strong. The one with the... Oh, I think he's the one with the island fruit. I want to say he's the one with the island fruit. Yeah. Islands. I'll put you here. Do they have hockey? Here's the thing. If they don't, that's weird. I want to say they do. You, yes. I'm going to put you up here. I want to say you're that strong. And I want to say Blackbeard is here. I want to put him in S. It's weird to put him in S, but I think both Devil Fruits just put him in S. I don't know who that is. Let me find out. It's the past arc. That's why I forgot him. Okay. He's not strong. But he is a pirate. I don't know. I mean... I'll put him here, maybe. Oh, yeah. This guy is not strong. Here. Oh, you have the Swamp Fruit. You're actually decently strong for who you are. I'm gonna put you here. Same with you. You're kind of weirdly strong. I'm gonna put you here. I don't think you get much higher than that, though. Right? I don't think so. Yo, now we get all these weird ones. None of these fishmen are honestly that strong, including you. Like, I think you would probably beat these guys. You guys, I probably beat them. Yeah, but I don't think any of you guys get out of the D tier. Oh, that's the Yeti. Cool. Get to them in a second. Oh, how do I rank them? I think it's that or something like this. Really don't. For Hody, why not? Yeti Cool brothers aren't that strong, honestly. I'll put you like here. You don't do much either, I think. You beat Caribou? That's a crazy question. Probably. Yeah, I think I'm underestimating. I'll put you. Oh, yeah, meat guy. I'm gonna put you... Caesar. Where does Caesar belong? I'm gonna put you... I think you probably... Because you have all that poison. That's the tricky part. I think you lose to the... Does he lose to the Giants? Or does he beat the Giants because he's got that poison? He's not really a fighter. But he does have all that poison, which is kind of cool. Yeah. I'll put you... Put you here. Oh, Fujitora. Fujitora can go up. Blackbeard beat them? No, Blackbeard doesn't want to mess with either one of them. Oh yeah, now we're getting into there. Oh, I have to remember these characters now. Damn it. Oh, great. So many of them, and I don't remember all of them. He had so many people that he considered family. Oh. Here. By here. Cody. Don't think you do much. All. Oh. In a while. Okay, I've returned. You'll notice that they kind of got scattered about. They're really hard to rank. I've got like a handful of these guys below Skypiea characters just because none of them are, I don't think any of them are guaranteed to have any form of hockey. So I think they're all down here. And I just ranked them based off how I think they would win against each other to a point. And then you jump up. I put him up here. He's okay. And then like Sugar's here. Doesn't really like she's a Hax, right? So she's got one cool power up. I put them here. Maybe Baby Fire should be. I'm putting Baby Fire down here. And you probably better. I don't think they're really just not that strong. Then you have like people like Virgil up here with these guys. I think he beats Gladys, who beats the old man. And then these guys up here. I think Pika's pretty strong. Just size matters in One Piece, honestly. Being bigger makes you harder to defeat. He's strong in himself. And then, like, none of them are, like, that much stronger. Then you just get Doflamingo, right? And that's where I'm struggling, right? Where does Dofi belong? Is Dofi stronger than, like, Time Skip, Crocodile? I don't know. How strong is Time Skip Crocodile? Dofi isn't stronger than the than these guys, than the admirals. We know that he doesn't want to go up against them, so he's not stronger than the admiral. So he's not S tier, right? So maybe he's weaker than Time Skip, but he's also like a fight there. But he's like been training, so and is he stronger than an L or weaker than an L? That's a great question. Okay, I'm gonna put him here. I want to say that Enel and Crocodile are stronger than Dofi at this point, because that's just my theory. Okay, here comes some weird ones. These guys are weird to rank. How strong are they? We really don't see them fight a lot. They're not... Man, that's a crazy question. Like, they're all scientifically powered up. I'm gonna just say, and these guys can probably go any which way. I'll put Judge above. I don't think they beat Giants. I don't think they don't have hockey. They don't beat Giants. That's where I'm putting them. Pudding's not strong. Pudding is like down freaking here. I think Pudding could probably be like taken by hostage by. Yeah, right. Okay, now we have all of Big Mom's people. I'll be back again. Okay, let's show you where I put everything with that one. Let's show you. Drop Judge and these guys here. And then for all those characters, I put them in B tier. I think most of them can be here. They're all decently fairly strong. Maybe they should be top of C. And then maybe I'll drop most of them down to C. Why do I have Buggy up here? It's because I want Buggy to be strong. I want him to be something after the 2-year time skip, and we don't see something. And I know he's getting the crap beat out of him, but he's getting the crap beat out of him by Mihawk and Crocodile. So I don't count that, right? And maybe he's playing along, right? But then I have Smoothie up here, and I have above that up in A tier, below Dofi, I have Katakuri. I don't know. Maybe Katakuri should be above Dofi. Probably. I'll put Katakuri here. I want these guys to be strong though. So that's where I have that. And now we have a lot more people. So again, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's show you where I dropped some stuff. Orochi, I put him up at top D. He's not strong, but he does have a cool Devil Fruit. Makes him a little hard to kill. Then we tossed 2 of the Tobiroma is here. The 2 weaker ones are here. Jack is here. I don't think any of these guys are beating Cracker, right? any of these pirates or the Topiroba beat Cracker. Cracker's strong. I don't want people to think he's weak, honestly. CP0, I put him here. I think he can be strong. Maybe I'm overestimating him, but I think he can be pretty strong. Then I put, like, the slightly stronger Topiroba here. Smoothie, then the strongest Topiroba. I don't know if you want to put who's who above him. That's a toss-up. I'm going to put him above there, though. And then if you keep going up, I put Queen here. I want to say Queen loses to them. Maybe no. I think Queen beats him, but I think Queen loses to Rob Lucci now, and I'm fine with that. But I think King beats Rob Lucci and deserves to be an A tier. I think there's a pretty big gap between King and Queen, and I think there's a pretty big gap between Zoro and Sanji. So, and then Kaido's here. I also moved Big Mom up here. Should have been there. So, yeah. So now we have a few more here to finish everything up. Green Bull, I'm gonna put at the bottom here, and then we're gonna. These guys are strong. Kind of problematic. Strong they are. They all have. Here's the thing. I'm gonna move them all here. I don't think if it wasn't for the fact, yeah, I'm not doubting it. I think they all are kind of really, really broken on like a high level because they were designed to be broken. And which ones are the broken ones? Well, yeah, like dang, maybe something like this to them. Yeah, I'm gonna say these beat them, but I'm putting them all in S. And you might think that's kind of weird, but that's just what has to happen, in my opinion. The Seraphim are just really hard to do. And they defeated them off screen because they just didn't want to explain it. York is not strong. York's not strong. She's maybe here, probably. Oh, okay. The Gorosei. I'm moving them up to. Here's the thing. The Gorosei are strong, guys. They just are. Moving. That's it. Go up top here. Just move. I'll be right back. We'll end it here with Uta's down here in A. Okay, she was a villain. She has some really strong powers with her Sing Sing fruit. And I'm just going to put her there. Maybe not. Maybe she deserves it. Yeah, I'll put her here. But let's talk about the newer villains, okay? I'm putting the Gorosei up here. They are all... couldn't even be her. And that's insane. Like, no one was able to really flinch them until the robot did it, and that took something special. That was something different than what the Holy Knights have, which is crazy, okay? Then you have someone like Emu, who's obviously up here. Alkainu, I want to say stronger than them. I want to say he has a way. You have someone like this new Gorosei, which I want to say is better than Alkainu. He was a Holy Knight, but now he has like an even closer level. And so we know that there's different like levels to the packs with Emu. We have like a partial pack, we have a full Holy Knight pack, and then I want to say there's probably a level up pack, which is the Gorosei. That's my opinion. So I think these are like a next level, and they get like indestructibility, including immortality. But then you get these guys who are just like Holy Knights, and they're just mortal, and they can't die, they keep getting slashed. But they're not that strong. They keep getting almost deaded. But they're immortal, so they keep coming back. So, how strong are they? I don't really know. How do you rank that? I'm going to keep them up in S there. Maybe. Maybe I drop these two I think those guys are up there. I'm going to put those two down an A, though. So that's the ranking. If you disagree, feel free to let me know. Thanks for watching. Peace.